All right, everybody. We are back. We are going to play some Fate Extella. I really love this game. We're going to check it out. We're going to read some more. We're going to voice it some more. And it's just going to be all around a great time. After today, I need a good time. Oh. Maybe I should turn on the capture options. Probably should do that. I don't remember where we're at, though. I think we're, like, right before a battle stage. So that'll be fun. Oh, we got talking. Oh, but first, let's take another moment. Just one moment. Why don't we treat ourselves to a little enjoyment? Then we can face the battle fresh and ready. Honestly, the enemy ahead is no joke. The records of the Holy Grail War put her up in the top class. That almost feels surreal. But if Castor says so, it must be true. I don't doubt her, and I don't plan on giving up. This wouldn't be the first time we've done the impossible together. Just look at our fight with Gilgamesh. So I won't lose hope now. Let's stand up and strike back, I say. Yes! I know exactly what we'll do. We'll outfox the enemy and come back to a great victory feast. Or a small, intimate meal in our own little room. As long as we're together, our love nest will be brighter than the heaven's rays. Heaven's rays. The sun. I used to wonder if the sun might be Castor's true form, or perhaps her ancestor. But maybe the sun is the origin from which Tamamo no Mai incarnates. Amaterasu, the goddess of the sun. Could that make her a match for Velber? I know it's not that easy of a question. It's not as easy as one might think for her to transform at will and use her full power. But it does make me wonder, can gods stand a chance against the umbral star? I wonder. Altera has a bonus modifier against the world, so a god who embodies nature might be at a disadvantage, but the sun goddess specifically. Most gods' divinity comes from Earth, but the sun belongs to the universe. In terms of force, she could be on par with Velber, but, well, how would you say? To begin with, if I were to become the sun, then I would no longer be me, and I would no longer be your servant. I don't want that. I don't want that either. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Castor may not be the sun, but her smile alone has enough power to defeat the umbral star. And that smile is brighter than the sun to me. Alright, we got battle stage. We're on the 5th stage. Oh, okay, we only got 2 more stages to go. We'll finish this tonight. Maybe. Depending on things. Yo, I am finally the recommended level. Finally. Alright, let's see here. Let's go to mid first. We go to mid, take that plant. Ooh! What? In the middle of my combos. That's not cool, man. Oh. What? No! Okay, there we go. Let me move out of there. Second trap. What second trap was this? Oh, it's fire. Okay, we got fire. We got this. Okay, we're gonna have to go. Let's clear out these aggressors. We'll just pump the whole Extella bar. That'll give us plenty of movement. What? I didn't kill them all? Oh, that's some bullshit. That one hadn't even taken any damage. What the fuck? Why are there still 3 left? Wow. There we go. Let's go stop Gilgamesh from taking this area here. Yeah, Gil. Coming for you. That could be bad. That's really bad. I got combo. Got him. The little shit killed me. Motherfucker. I was not prepared for that. The fire Gatling gun. He did not do that. Right. Let's go stop that plant. We'll take the area in the process. Thunder don't have that. I may have to use room mode. Yeah, I mean, otherwise it'll probably come out, right? Alright, we took that one before the track went. Okay, let's go. That's not good. Come on, Elizabeth. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I don't get paralyzed after the Extella maneuver here. Fantastic. Ooh, ooh. You did well, Elizabeth. Well, not really. Kinda got bodied. Alright, so we took that one. Okay, we gotta go stop Gil. Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. Oh, we're gonna have to, before that, I think we're gonna have to go stop Ryder. Yeah, let's go stop Ryder first. The other one ran right into it and was like, oh, what does this do? Fantastic. Alright, and he's powered up now, so we are avoiding the shit out of it. I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't die. Just barely. I'm just frickin' barely alive. I was sick. Seriously? This is very hard, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But still, that's kind of What was that? Like, I pulled him along, but the hitbox didn't hit him? Okay. Alright, so Iskandar's out. So let's go take on... Oh, Gil! Motherfucker! You work fast!
この領土が明日の贅沢になるのです。制圧できましたね、キャスター。その調子で変に遊ばないように。
しくじったわ。我が波動をここについえるか。
着実な一歩だ。これでいくらか戦況は好転する。
Come on, Gil. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I'm looking for you now. There you are. I almost had moon mode again. Out of that combo. Alright, we got all the aggressors out in this area. That plant is starting to get close to that other area. Like really close. Ooh. Alright, this will give me moon mode. But I don't need it now. Oh, we got it! Awesome! I thought that... I guess I killed the other, aggressor. So that works out. I think the full Extella gauge would be enough to take down all of these. All of them. Yeah, it was. Alright, so I've got one Noble Phantasma Circuit. I can go get the other, and then I just need to take the last one from the boss by interrupting its Noble Phantasma. One last aggressor. And that should summon. And it did. let's grab that other Phantasm Circuit and then go fight the boss. I don't remember if this is the Altera boss or it's something else. What's up, Medusa? How you doing? Yeah, but it's our second trap. Probably. That'd be nice. Stand down. I'd rather you didn't make me use this. I have the power to crush your civilization and your lives. We both know it. So... Oh, what is this? The self-proclaimed Great King of Destruction hesitating now? Are you planning to kill me with laughter? What nonsense. All you're doing here is proving what a mess you are inside. All that power, and you still sent that little nude out to ask for our cooperation. Even now, you still expect us to surrender. You have this sort of invincible power, and you hide behind a shield of doubt. Do you not see the contradiction? I don't need you to tell me any of that. I won't say I have regrets. But that has nothing to do with you. And the fact remains, you're weaker than I am. Caster, give me the regalia, and I promise to protect your lives with all my power. With her sword in hand, Altera quietly declares her proposal. She doesn't look like the Umbral Star's messenger right now. She looks like a young woman with an earnest wish. I suddenly have to question this whole situation. I think we're misunderstanding the reason she wants the regalia. Why would someone so devoted to destruction be so interested in the Moon Cell Automaton's loyal authority? For the Umbral Star? For destruction's sake? It's true that the Moon Cell would be defenseless without it, and would only be able to sit there and watch itself die. So that's the obvious reason why the Umbral Star's messenger would want it. Which makes sense, but I think there's some kind of misunderstanding here. Because, honestly, excuse me. Honestly, Altera could destroy the Moon Cell without the regalia. It's only a nuisance to her at best. So does she actually want to destroy the regalia? Or does she want to possess it for some reason? This is outrageous! That speech, that glare, that thought behind your eyes. Now I understand, and I can never forgive you. This regalia is a symbol of everything I've achieved, everything I craved for so long. I'll never hand it over to the likes of you. Caster's words are like sharp slams against Altera. I don't think it's wise to provoke her in the middle of negotiations myself. And I don't know why Caster's so agitated all of a sudden. I want Caster to calm down for a bit. If we can keep talking, maybe we can... No, darling, I'm sorry. I can't allow it. I just can't. You look at her and you see a woman in need. Well, I'm a woman as well. That's why I cannot let her take or destroy anything we have. I have nothing to give. No. Doesn't belong to you alone. Silence! We fighting now. Oh. Alright, let's see. I guess we can... We'll just go moon mode and try to kill it really fast. Oh, is she still going? Yo, we got it! We got it, boys! We got it! Oh, fuck. Alright, so I don't have any command seals left. I have to play super safe. Like, infinitely safe. I don't know if this will kill it. If it does, that's great. Otherwise, we're just using the Noble Phantasm, like, right off the bat. There we go. We're going. The noblest of phantasms.
出雲に神あり、真理確かに、たまに息吹を。山河水天に天とこれ自在にしてみそぎの証。神宝羽化の鏡なり。八根上来。第二章。長い夢だった。
この力が不運な戦士。今のアルテラは危険だ。慎重に戦え。
ここまでか。
So the only way I was going to get an EX on the sectors was if I had all of them. Alright, well that makes sense. We jumped 4 levels. Yeah! Yes, yes, yes. It doesn't matter about these anymore. Like, I have no worries. Because I've done them all. Like, they're all level 30, game. You should just stop. Stop. Ugh. Knowledge, courage, those are the powers of humanity, and the bane of all monsters. And you are no exception, Altera. You're nothing but a lowly beast who fell out of the blackness. I've made my mistakes, but I am a fragment of the sun's embodiment, the fox of the heavens. And now, by the royal authority... No, you're wrong. I am not a monster. We are decay. We welcome the civilization. Cannot win against us. Cannot kill us. Player effect. Commencing connection with Mars. Fire in 2 seconds. Mars, turn your rage upon me. Pierce the heavens with your tears, red star. Teardrop photon ray. Forgive me. No servant, or any human heart, could ever stand a chance against us. I didn't wish to take your lives. I hope to understand what those lives mean someday. But if you stand in my way, I will destroy you. Is that the best you can do? Ha! Like water off a duck's back. So much sound and fury, signifying nothing. How naive! What, just one little pillar of light? You've bragged about the power of the war god, so go ahead and use it! Oh, I see what you're up to. You little minx! You were afraid to hurt my husband! Oh, you're hilarious, and so incredibly naive. There. The gods reside in Izumo. To free this is proof of my purification. This is the sacred treasure, the mirror of Uka. Eightfold blessing of Amaterasu. Too slow. And she just face down. I just want to see. I want Caster like doing the Akuma pose, like right above her with the fucking Akuma symbol on the back of her dress. I want that. I need that. I'm going to make that. That's gonna happen. 5 consecutive attacks slam into Altera. I recognize the spell. Gyokutenho. It's the strongest spell in Caster's repertoire, and now it's seized Altera's whole body. Caster pulled off the perfect surprise attack. She played on Altera's knowledge of her recklessness and tricked her into lowering her guard. It wasn't Caster herself who was swallowed up by the Pillar of Light. It was a digital decoy constructed to look like her, at the cost of most of Regalia's resources. Caster herself had been lying in wait up above, hiding her presence, waiting for the perfect moment to execute the perfect attack. Caster doesn't have an innate presence blocking skill, but she was able to rig the Regalia up to give herself something similar. It cost her all of the resources the Regalia had left. Of course, the Regalia is not intended to be fiddled with that way, but then that's Caster for you. Honestly, I thought we had a 50-50 chance at best. Thank you very much, Master. You piloted my decoy perfectly, and gave me just the chance I needed. I never could have gotten close enough to her on my own. I fell for your trick? A simple ploy that even all my light couldn't reveal. That's what I lose to now? Master. That's right, vassal of the Umbral Star. Weak as we are, we've brought down the giant. Humans gain knowledge through sin, but they use it to do the impossible. I've witnessed human struggles for centuries. I've learned from my master. So all I had to do was think, what would humans do? And that's how you were beaten today. Of course, I'm sure you've seen something like it before. Just as I thought, Master. No, Tamamo no Mai. You know my past? Right next to Altera, a figure who looks like me appears and stands in front of her. By now, that's the most natural thing in the world to me. It's just like I saw before, the saber in my mind. It's the body of Musico. Even though our positions are different, there's no doubt he's me. No matter what happens, he stands up for his servant, just like I would. My prisoner. No, you can't leave the ring. I can't protect you from the destruction. Of course you can't! You can't protect anything. There's no way you ever could protect anything. All you know how to do is destroy. So why don't you drop the whole tragic damsel routine? It's not funny or anything. It just kills your mystique and... Oh wait, I see. This must be your human side. Well, you know what? It's boring as hell. Elizabeth, what do you want? Nice to see you again, my lonely little queen. Where would you be without that regalia, huh? Your spiritual core is as weak as ever. Aha! Think before you try to. Think before you try anything. My reflexes might go off and kill that little piggy. Elizabeth Bathory. Her face still looks the same. She strolls up to us through the dust, without a mark from our last encounter. She's different. She still looks like she did when she first consumed Saber's regalia, but there's something missing from her now. Elizabeth was the one who told me to run away from the wicked queen of the capital. She even got herself shocked on my behalf, more than once. That Elizabeth is no longer here. Now then, Altera, I think it's time for you to wake up. You're not a heroic spirit, not an anti-heroic spirit, and this human act doesn't suit you at all. Really, it's kind of pathetic. Maybe it makes you feel better. I won't even ask why you made your outdoors phone a servant. Doesn't matter. You lost, so playtime's over. Time to put on your serious face, your real one. The Umbral Star's embodiment, Sephir the White Titan. Okay, so Elizabeth does the thing this time around. I guess that's because Archimedes is dead? No, oh. I don't want to kill anybody. Enough! No more. I don't want to destroy anything. No, my husband! This way! Don't you hate when you can't admit who you are? Oh, I know exactly how you feel. Do you not know your secret garden? Really? Oh, come on. Stop lying. You know it. Right, Altera? I'll be nice and spell it out for you. You can live with no worries and no regrets. You know why? Because you never really had them in the first place. Because you don't belong to this place. You're just a monster. It's a giant something. Its spiritual core is firing off a terrifying amount of pressure. Its white light is blinding hot. It's so large I can't take it in all at once. A human shadow. When did I first start noticing its features? When she first appeared? When I saw her in profile? Or could it be when I saw the two shining spots on its head? The scream seems to shake reality itself. It's not human. It's not a heroic spirit. It's a monster. It's hunger. Vast, unstoppable hunger. Oh, that's just disgustingly delicious. So blood-curdlingly beautiful. So big and loud. Fun fact, this is just her hatchling stage. The more she destroys, the bigger she gets. How do you think she'll be in the end? Now, Titan, destroy to your heart's content. You have the Umbral Star's blessing. In fact, you have nothing but the blessing. Destruction is the only proof of your existence. Destroy! Destroy! Destroy everything! She's glaring at me. Does it still want the regalia? I understand in an instant. Whatever makes her scream, she's still aware enough to know what she must destroy. And that's why she's looking at us. I remember. A little late now, but I remember what happened at the Mooncell core. It's a perfect match. The giant creature standing up in the dark, the one that split me and the regalia in 3 pieces, the unknown threat to Seraph. I remember the feeling of my digital body being broken and split. Myself, the regalia, all by this same hand. That time, I couldn't avoid it. It caught me. I was alone then, without an ally by my side. But it's different now. At least for this moment, I'm not alone. By my side is the blade who protects Musico, the golden-eyed servant who's chosen to stay with me to the end. Caster! Master! We have to fall back. Please hold on. Altera. Titan. There will be a tomorrow. Final chapter. Her echoes reverberate and shatter everything they touch. The territory shakes apart. Spiritron energy disperses. I thought Altera and her forces were strong, but this is something else entirely, infused to the core with unspeakably lethal power. The structure around us is shattering like glass. At first, the Titan was targeting us, but now she's smashing everything in sight. She screams and destroys. She turns and destroys. She breathes and destroys. As long as the Titan exists, nothing else can. Look, Master, on the Titan's shoulder. I see a figure. Mizuko's body is standing on the shoulder of the giant. And that third me is being eroded away, broken down. I can tell from here. It's what I'd expect to happen, being so close to a force of destruction. Nothing alive can stand beside her, no matter what bonds they might have, no matter what they might have said to each other. Her destructive power is absolute. The Sefer Titan, the terrible white god, from 14,000 years ago, that Titan is loose on Seraph. Could it be? Could this be it? Is this the end? My husband. Through quivering lips, Castor speaks my name. I've never seen her this vulnerable, not in the capital, not even in the Holy Grail War. I can't think of anything comforting to say. All I can do is stare back. Her eyes flicker with fear, anxiety, even despair. My husband, I'm sorry for everything. I want to say that here and now. I've made so many mistakes. Ever since you fell asleep, I've wanted to play the part of the harlot who leads a nation to its doom. I rejected Elizabeth's invitation. I ignored Altera's last warning. And I bound you to me. And all because I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to be alone anymore. I was afraid of being by myself again. I had to be strong enough to dominate you, or I thought I'd lose you. That was what I was most afraid of. Elizabeth wasn't strong to warn you about me. Elizabeth wasn't wrong to warn you about me. She was right. More than right. Because I was desperate. I knew I couldn't be with humans like you. I only make them unhappy in the end. But even so, I thought maybe you and I could still be happy together before the end came. The realization falls into my chest with a thud. So that's what she's been building up to all this time. She knows the ending's sad, so she wants to close the book before we get there. That's the only solution to the problem she's always had. Castor's a sorcerer, a supernatural fox. She even holds a spark of the sun inside her. But that also makes her part of eternity, of rules she can't ever go against. The notion of anything having an end is unbearable to her. Anything, like a peaceful relationship between a human and an antihero. Or like a world doomed to the inevitable. That's why she wants to bring down the curtain while the music is still playing. But she knows that would spell death for me. She wants to end it all, but she doesn't want me to die. She's been trying to keep all that turmoil buried under her throne. Even though her harlot persona could have driven me to hate her, or maybe that's what she wanted, for me to lose all affection for her and walk away on my own terms, make it easier for her that way. I'm sorry. I've indulged myself all this time. And now look at this place. There's no way to stop that Titan. This world was doomed from the start. I knew I wouldn't be able to save you. I knew it all along. That's why I awakened my heart mode I'd sealed off before. Not to fight or anything. I just wanted to live the dream life, even if for an instant. And it couldn't be any other way. Because I've lost that Titan before. I've known in my very bones that we're no match for the Umbral Star. I'm a part of the embodiment of the sun. And so, I know everything that happened 14,000 years ago. That thing killed more than the plants and animals, more than humanity. It killed even the very personifications of nature, one by one. The heavens, the earth, and the sea, the sun, the fire, forest. All our wisdom came to nothing. The Titan rejected all reason, all love. It even rejected death itself. The very embodiment of war, with its great sword, couldn't touch that thing. I knew that horrible creature was bound to come back. I knew better than anyone. And not eventually. Every tick of the clock brought us closer to the end of time. That's why I get it. Aster was ready to witness this scene. Not from a premonition, but from her own experience, or at least the experience of another version of herself. When the umbral star arrives, the world ends. The moon cell automaton can't stop that. Every life form and civilization on Earth will be destroyed, just like it was 14,000 years ago. But Caster still hoped, wished, prayed, simply to live with me. Please forgive me, my dearest, for my miserable, worthless mistake. I've given up. The world will never see tomorrow. And so I want to serve you until the very end. I want to be close to you and die alongside you. I think back to every event since I woke up in the Millennium Capital. It's hard to say how much time has passed. It feels like both an eternity and the blink of an eye. I remember talking with Elizabeth earlier. I told her I believed in Caster. I believed she had a reason for her un-Caster-like behavior, and for the construction of the Millennium Capital. I believed she'd reveal it to me in the end. And now she has. I'm glad I had faith in you, Caster. And thank you for wanting to be at my side, for choosing me even after you've given up on everything else. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. But my husband? But no, this is wrong. Heavens me! Oh, my husband. So I'm not the one for you? After all this, I'm just a subservient. And act like your wife. Even though I'm not your main servant. Imagine me hoping to be with you at the end. Just a foolish dream all along. You're completely wrong. Think about it, tell her. Not about accepting the end. After all, eternity is way too long for a human being. She gives another sob. I give her a smile. There's going to be a curtain call someday. That's just life. But I want to spend that life with you. And if this is the end, then we might as well go out with a bang. Huh? We can't go out on a sour note like this, no matter how loud the band plays on this sinking ship. But you know what the worst part is? This isn't like you, Caster. I tell her, whatever you and I stand together and face it. Ugh. Okay, I need to start that one over. Whatever you and I stand together and face at the end, we're going to be smiling because we have all these wonderful memories behind us. We don't want to go out gnashing our teeth. You know what? When this war is over, let's leave the capital behind. Don't get me wrong, your Queen of Harlots act has its charms, but your bright eyes, your cheerful voice, the loveliest smile I've ever seen. I tell her, I like the lively you that shines like the sun, the best. Master. Such words are wasted on someone like me. Such a miraculous, wonderful promise, all for someone like me. Oh yeah! Even the gods can't stop our love! Even the me up in Tamagahara must be swept off her feet. I can hear her. I can hear her clearly, at a loss for words, stunned in shock and awe. You must be so jealous. Oh. You must be so jealous. It serves you right. And look who came out on top. Alright, I need to take my medicine. Give me just a second. You're back. Like that. Fantastic. Yeah, we're back. Also, I didn't set up my webcam properly. I found it. Okay. Alright, we're back. Let's do this. Tamamo? Don't tell me all that reflection didn't count for anything. No! I have seen the error of my ways. I surrender completely, Master. Under these sunlit, watery heavens, I've completely fallen for you all over again. What was I thinking? Taking back with you while the world was about to end. That doesn't sound like me at all, does it? I'd never really let myself sink that low. I'd be no different than that Titan if I did. But you can't get a positive outcome by multiplying negatives. Technically, you can get a positive number that way. I know she's on a roll, but she shouldn't get that wrong. And again, I'm sure she was speaking figuratively, so I shouldn't put the brakes on her here. Especially since she's talking herself out of her harlot mode. I'll just stand back and enjoy the moment. The one true sun is rising over the zero dark. Aww. Its golden glimmer fills my eyes. Testing. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? I am the foxiest wife in history. I will slay any god or devil for my master's sake. My service and purity are yours, any day of the week. And to all time and space, heed my words. I have but one wish, 2 wishes, well, 3, maybe 4, but mostly just the one. And it's a very simple one. I wish to live happily with my beloved in a blessed world with a blessed future. I have finally reformed. Gotcha! Away with my harlotry. It's out of style anyway. As my husband's best, proudest servant, I will save Seraph at once. Ah, that's a wedding screenshot, I think. Well, not that I care about Seraph per se. That's where my darling lives, so nobody threatens it. And that's final. Now onwards. Happy wedding sunshine! All spirits at max. No need for spiricons or mana. My source of power is nothing else than my love for you. Tamamo, love max! Love maxo. Yeah, that didn't do it. Oh, that was painful. That was not good. Alright, moon mode. We'll use moon mode to break the core here. Arcanini's is back. Back in shit mode. Right. Oh! I thought I was gonna get hit by that ad. I was gonna catch that ad. I'd rather not catch that ad. Okay, now she's gone into moon world. Bang. Probably? Come on, give me some health power, please. That would be nice. Oh, here comes, here comes. Alright, we should be able to bring it down with just one Extella. And then we'll get moon mode back. Probably. Open? No! No! Lizard beams! God damn it. I was so close to killing him. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright, get your fat hands down here. Wait, I could just do this, and I'll win. Yeah. High five. Yeah, we did it. There she goes. Ooh, quadruple EX. Let's go. She unleashes her final attack. Perfectly aimed, it flies right into the Titan Altera's chest. In terms of scale, it's minuscule compared to the giant, but it's packed with everything Tamamo has. At the same time, it takes the life, the future of the Maiden in White. I hear her scream. I feel a hole in my chest, not from my pain, or from my mind's pain, but from the pain of the third Musico. That Musico stays with Altera, ready to die with her. I have no words. All I can do is be a witness. And the final strike hits home. Thank you, Master, for staying until the very end. I was happy. The giant goddess crumbles. Its digital body, made to walk upon Seraph, is lost, as are its mind and soul. With its mana gone, it falls away in a rain of inorganic wreckage. What had moments ago been a mighty titan now scatters into piles of debris. There, I see something. A face I know all too well, my own. The third Musico is standing there in the midst of the raining rubble, knowing full well what will happen next. You couldn't bring out your true power, Altera. So I'll do what I need to do. I hear a voice in the storm, a voice only the two of them were meant to share. He looks up at the cracked pieces of his servant's face. A torrent of ruin comes crashing down toward the other me. My beloved, Even as I hear Castor murmur, I understand there's nothing to be done. He doesn't even try to run. He stands there, letting the debris wash over him and take him away. It's his decision. And I understand. Yes, even though it seems like a futile death, there was more to it than resignation or sadness. I think Musico had a reason, and made that choice in order to change something. That's why I didn't reach out. I don't even say a word. Until the end, I think. Until the very end. In my heart, I send off the other me, who walked a different path than I, until all trace of the body is gone. Goodbye, body of Musico. She must have been a wonderful servant to you. Sweetie, what are you zoning out for? Your faithful and lovable servant is right here in front of you, but there you are, watching the cherry blossom. Something on your mind? Heavens me, I think I know. You're wondering when the Uncle Star will get here, aren't you? You can't think about that. They will come eventually, but until it does, we promise to live peacefully. Don't say you've forgotten. The beauty of a somber, silent soul. It's almost unfair, you know? Now that I think about it, I wonder if maybe Elizabeth and Altera came here because they were both drawn to you. All your silent mystery. What? Am I overthinking this? No, I don't think so at all. I can prove it, even. Look what you do to me, putting me on edge with that quiet little stare of yours. Oh, what are you making me say, darling? Now, it's time to get up. Off we go, arm in arm. Where to, you ask? Why, to buy ingredients for dinner, of course. I'm going to put some real effort into it tonight. I can't wait for that. So I'll do what Castor says and swallow my worries of the future for now. The capital is in full bloom, and my only servant is right next to me. The brightly colored hair, those golden eyes. Yes, she's 1,000 times more lovable like this. Aww. Aww, it's so cute! So cute! Mr. Carter told me about this place. There's a shop set up ahead that sells Yuzuke with delicious Spanish mackerels. We'll try it out, and if it's as delicious as I hear, we'll add it to tonight's menu. Of course, if they say no free samples, I'll dip a bit back into harlot mode and say, how dare you disrespect the safeness of Sarah. No, I'm just kidding. I will never go into harlot mode again. That's good. Though she can be quite charming in her harlot mode too. It's not like how a horror movie... It's like how a horror movie is fun because you get to go home afterwards. This Millennium Capital is no longer the capital of the Empire. There's no queen. As a result, a lot of NPCs have moved in. Somehow, they've even built an economy. There are craftsmen and shopkeepers, and that means there are consumers. Instead of a giant empire run by one ruler and her servants, it's looking a lot more like a nation. Almost like a real world, you might say. Oh, yes! Oh, for tonight, I've already thought of a basic menu. Stir-fried pork and eggplants with miso and sweet pumpkins. Boiled spinach with sesame instead of soy sauce. On top of that, the rumored Saikyoyaki. Saikyoyaki. Let's serve it on the big plate we bought from Miss Ryder's shop. That's right. The other day, we saw Ryder at a certain antique shop. She acted like an employee, so I think she might have been doing part-time work there. I didn't ask for details. Her new glasses suited her well, and I told her so. Then Castor got angry. Arna is patrolling each territory of Seraph. He explores the new territories that keep appearing daily, searching for NPCs and servants, especially those related to the Moon's Holy Grail War. From time to time, he drops in to give a report, usually about which shops have the best food, or where the best fishing and hunting spots are. No one knows where Berserker went. It's rumored that he wanders the Zero Dark, looking to spark a new battle. He did stop by once before he left, when he saw Castor, no longer looking like her old self. He got an odd expression on his face and walked out. These are peaceful times in Seraph, even if it is all just temporary. Even if the illusion only lasts a short time, these are still important days, for us especially. That's right, my husband. Why don't we stretch our legs and go explore some other territories? Eating Japanese food every day might get old. Well, no, you'd never get tired of my cuisine, filled with all my love and spells. But if I don't roast a chicken at least once, I'll be less of a wife. A great wife knows more than just Japanese, Chinese, and Indian cuisine after all. Let me be known as the world's Tamamo. Now that she mentions it, the curry Castor cooked up was surprisingly good. It was based off of Japanese curry, but it had the deep aroma of a real Indian curry and a body similar to European curry. Ah, but most of all, it had a taste of, well, family. Spicy, but gentle and welcoming. Really, it was so good that if I didn't know any better, I would think curry making was some sort of skill or noble phantasm she picked up. But... oh my! Praising your loving wife's curry so highly, Master. Saying that so honestly, it's... tonight's menu. Plans. Oh, change of plans, change of plans! I'm sure you won't mind if I shop for ingredients tomorrow. The finest meat, potatoes and onions, enough garlic to make Mr. Vlad croak, exceptional spices, a marvelous pot, and voila! Tonight will be curry, and that's that! Eat as much as you want and build all the strength you can, my darling. Although, one potential problem. From the way curry clears up your eyes, it might be hard to sleep tonight. Just kidding. I'm just joking. Say what you want, it's okay. As your devoted wife, servant, and companion to the end, I will do my very best to hold back on my recklessness and selfishness. Now, my darling, what kind of dinner would you like tonight? That's a tough question. Can't think up a whole menu on the spot like she can. But more importantly, I want her to be as lively as she wants to be. I don't ever want her to think she has to tone herself down for me. If she wants to feed me curry, I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't think she'll go into curry harlot mode or anything like that. Excuse me? Huh? Did I not tell you the story of my Indian-style harlot mode? What? No, I don't think you have. Anyway, if you'd rather, I'll try not to be so modest. That is, I won't be. But if I go too far, then make sure to scold me, and I'll stop right away. Anytime, right up until the end. I'll do whatever it takes to stay with you, darling. Aww. Main scenario. Kinoko Nasu. God. Kinoko Nasu. Let's go. And here we are again, Knowing what you've been through, I'd expected you to fall in line easily. I wouldn't have thought you'd be as foolish as a human. You disappoint me, Castor. You had a reputation as a fairy tale monster, but you didn't live up to it. Enjoy your sweet little moments as the end draws near. Soak in your worthless, meaningless peace while you can. It will soon be time for the quantum time walk. I suppose I'll have to move again. No matter. I'll repeat this as many times as it takes. You, come with me. I'm commencing the slide. Meaningless and worthless, huh? Shut up and follow me. I have an important role for you. The complete destruction of the regalia, and the fall of the Moon Cell Core. One day, we will achieve both those things. I don't know if it is meaningless or worthless, but you better have a happy ending for Piggy. Aw, I guess she doesn't side with him. To be continued. All right, and then that is the end of Castor's story. Let's see here. All right. I guess we'll call it an end for tonight. It's gonna be a little bit shorter stream, but see you all tomorrow night. Peace.